Everyone say a nice big hello. Hello. Greetings. Welcome. Welcome everyone to the Extreme Improv Xstreamed show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs and stories and so much more. And tonight is a very special night indeed, because tonight is the 300th edition of Extreme Improv Xstreamed. We're also using the show to mark the 2-year anniversary of the first online streaming Extreme Improv Xstreamed show. So throughout the night there's going to be lots of special announcements, lots of special callbacks, and lots of special performers. And what a lineup! We have a bumper lineup of performers on the show tonight. But first things first, as always, guys, let me direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen. There you will see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So if you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. Now I'm gonna reiterate this again. This show has been going for 2 years now. The target on YouTube is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're still a little bit short of this. Now, this is a little bit like a telethon, except for it doesn't cost anything to smash that subscribe button. So please, if you're watching and enjoy these shows, ask a friend, just go over to youtube.com/extreme improv and hit that red subscribe button, and it will help push out the show to more people, lots and lots. Now, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Audience, if you could give us some suggestions of random words, give us some suggestions of random words, and we will use them to inspire our opening games. Now, whilst we wait for the suggestions to come through, let's meet tonight's performers. Starting with Capelthave. Say hello to the people.
Hello, what's up, dogs? Hailing from the land of leopards, crocodiles, and 10-hour power cuts. It can go dark at any time.
Okay. Now, someone who we'd like to switch the lights off on right now is Andrew. Say hello to the people.
Hey, I'm Andrew in the UK. We're celebrating 300 years at 300 episodes. Boy, do we look good.
Yes, absolutely. Now, speaking of people that look good right now, DB Frick, say hello to the people.
How you doing? Glad to see everybody. Looking forward to the show.
Okay, now someone who is looking forward generally, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to see their face, is Rob. Say hello to the people.
Hello everybody, my name is Rob. I'm from California, and I'm looking, this should be fun. Alright, 300. Woohoo!
Okay, now speaking of woohoo, are we coming to next? And to answer that, we will say, Hannah, say hello to the people. Hannah may be frozen. And Hannah is frozen. But someone who isn't frozen is Marty.
Absolutely, I am not frozen, but I'm a little bit cold because it's my 300th birthday, and I'm really feeling it.
Okay, now someone who is celebrating their first birthday today is Dave. Say hello to the people. And speaking of people who are quite filthy, as Dave just described, Ruth, say hello to the people.
What?
Shocking. Hello, people. I'm not filthy, I'm very clean. I just had a shower.
Okay. Now, someone who... the segues are going to be insulting from that. Right, now, someone who I think just went for a shower because they were frozen is Hannah. You're back.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Hello. Showering back onto you all. Thanks for having me again. I'm looking forward to the show. Woo!
Okay, now speaking of woohoo, we already did this segue, but we'll try it again. Who are we going to come to this time but JJ?
Woohoo.
You going to say anything more, JJ?
Woohoo! Exclamation mark.
Okay, now, speaking... Oh, hi, Mark. No, it's not Mark. It's Danny O'George. Say hello to the people. Is he frozen too?
No, I'm not, but
Whoa!
I noticed. April Fools.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Okay, now since it is April Fool's Day, we need to make our first announcement. Some of the announcements we're going to make on the show are going to be true. Some of them are going to be false. But for one night only, we're going to do this Willy Wonka rules. So, like, I am like Gene Wilder in The Chocolate Factory, and whoever wins tonight, look, I can't keep doing this forever. We've done 300 shows. I'm going to hand you over the keys to Extreme Improv. And, you know, then I'm just going to live in The Chocolate Factory, and this may or may not be true. But, with this...
We get rights to the book?
No, unfortunately, you don't. Right. Right, we're going to get on with our opening game. Now, let's have a look here. We've got lots of suggestions of words, including candles, grumpy, mellifluous. I can't read that. DB wrote it. Donna Green Gonzalez says my birthday, and she says, "Yeah, Hannah is here.
Happy birthday, Donna!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday." Blondie Einstein is here as well. Says happy anniversary, Extreme Improv. And let's see what else we've got. We've got Wellington Boots. Wellington Boots is what we're going to use to inspire our opening game, which is going to be a duo verbatim scene. We're going to start off with a duo verbatim scene, and the way this works is we will have two performers perform a 45-second scene. After that, we will come to another two performers who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate the original scene as precisely as they can. Rolling a dice, I can see that we are going to start off... not with me. Oh, okay, with me! With me. I've rolled it onto me. Me and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Dave! Wait, hang on, not Dave. 2, 4, 6. Marty! Sorry, Dave, not you. I'm not good at counting 7. Myself and Marty. And what was our scene about? Wellington Boots. Wellington Boots, here you can see me. And here we can see Marty. 45 seconds on the clock, and here we go.
Hey, are those boots called wellies?
Yeah, what of it? Haven't you ever been knee up in some sludge before?
Oh, I've been higher than that, bud.
Oh, I think you've gone thigh deep in, have you?
All the way up to me neck.
Yeah. Well, it looks like you're still in it, it does. I don't trust you.
Like a good mod man, no.
Hey, look, listen, do you want to buy a pair of wellies?
I do. I need a new pair of wellies.
Well, you can buy these from me, but you're going to have to complete a quest.
Well, they look soiled to me.
Well, they are. I took a shit in them. But you're going to have to complete... Oh, that is time. Okay, so that is time. That is time. Good, good. We almost established a story. So, moving on, we are going to have Ruth, and let's see who else we're going to have. We're going to have Ruth, and we are going to have Capelthave. Ruth and Capelthave. Here we can see Ruth. Here we can see Cap. 45 seconds on the clock to recreate our original scene. Take it away.
Hi. Do you have that?
What? I'm thigh deep in sludge. What have you got?
I've got Wellington's boots or something.
Are those called wellies?
I think so.
Yeah. Good.
Did we graduate from the College of Dick Van Dyke's British accents?
Well, no, because I've got a British accent and I know what I'm doing. I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, do you want to buy a pair of wellies?
Sure.
Yeah, this pair.
You didn't shit, right?
And that is time.
Yeah.
That is time. Okay, so let's have a look. So now we are going to have Rob. And we are going to have JJ. Rob and JJ, you will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Ruth and Cap's recreation of mine and Marty's original scene. So here we can...
Wasn't that the last one?
Just recreate Cap and Ruth and don't worry about whatever else. Right, so here we see... I don't understand enough to be able to confirm or deny that. 45 seconds on the clock. Here you go.
Oh, blimey, mate. How's your accent going?
Oi, it's alright. Are these wellies you're looking at? Or are you looking at me?
Well, you've got an amazing Irish, English, Dick Van Dyke type accent.
That's what I was going for. And you know, I'm a mixture in my heritage.
Certainly is a mixture. And the word
It really
heritage
helps me
is
walk through the sludge, if you know what I mean.
Did you shit in my boots?
Oi, yeah, betcha. I did.
Oh, that's good, because I love a bit of shit in the boots. Whoa,
Good.
hello. Oh, all right, missus.
And that's why we're friends. We get along well. You take this shit.
Yeah, we don't take no shit from no one, no how.
Oh, you got that right, mate. Let's go take these wellies and hit someone in the face.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So now we're going to take things full circle, audience. In a second, Marty and myself will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Rob and JJ's recreation of Ruth and Capelthave's recreation of our original scene. So after that, it'll be voting time. But for now, we can see myself and we can see Marty. 45 seconds on the clock, and here we go.
Hello, Mary Poppins.
Oh, hey, all right, mate. Joe, you got some Wellington boots, all right?
Oh, I was going to ask you for some Wellington boots.
Oh, but you, right.
Take a shit in them.
Oh, you're going to take a shit in my boots, are you, mate?
No, you shit in my boots. It's my fetish.
Oh, it's your fetish, is it? Oh, that's a thing, top of the world to you. Oh,
It makes me Dick Van Dyke.
It makes your dick do what in the... in the back of a lorry with what? And that is time. So, moving on. Audience, it is now voting time. It is now voting time. Who would you vote for here? Who do you think did the most accurate recreation of what came before? Make some noise, I was going to say. Put some votes into the comments either for Marty and David, being myself, if you thought it was us, but remember our original scene is not up for scrutiny here. Put either Rob and JJ for Rob and JJ, or put Ruth and Cap for Ruth and Cap. Now, whilst we wait for the votes to come through, let's ask our experts, starting with Danny O'George. Who do you think did the best recreation here? Danny?
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to say you all did a fantastic job.
Okay, fabulous. Hannah, do you have an opinion?
Thank you, yes I do. I am going to vote for Rob and JJ merely because Rob was so confident he was doing a normal British accent when actually he was Irish, American, Jamaican.
Well, everything. There was a bit of everything in there. Well, he was just celebrating that this has been a global show for 2 years. So, Andrew. Hi. Who would you vote for?
That was going places.
I'll vote for Rob and Marty.
Rob and Marty, fabulous. Who would you vote for, DB?
Rose.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Dave?
Well, it was a beautiful display from the recent graduates of the Dick Van Dyke Accent School, so I'm going to go for your Irish accent, David.
Excellent. Moon Knight has it. Right, let's go over to the votes. And so, audience, get your votes in as quick as you can, and let's see who we have here. So help us keep track, because I'm not going to keep track even though I was in it. And we have Ruth and Capelthave. Love Cap's Brit accent, says Blondie. David and Marty, says Dawna. Marty and David. Ruth and Cap, says Sid. JJ and Rob. Marty and David. David and Marty. Rob and JJ. JJ and Rob, says Holly. Rob and JJ. Rob and JJ. David and Marty and Ruth and Cap. JJ and Rob, we're going to give a 5-second countdown, and we will say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, how many votes do we have, Marty?
5.
JJ, how many does your team have? 5. And Cap and Ruth, how many do you have?
3.
Okay, so going by the logic of last night's show, Capelthave and Ruth, you get the sympathy vote, so you guys win. Well done! Now, we're going to move on, but before we do, audience, let's have a look. Could you give us some suggestions of some famous movies? Give us some suggestions of famous films, and we'll use them to inspire our next game. But let's just have a look. So I'm going to have to do a quick count of who wasn't in that last round. So Andrew wasn't, Dave wasn't, Hannah wasn't, Danny wasn't, and DB wasn't. That's an odd number, but we'll make it work anyway. So let's roll a dice and see who we're going to have. So we are going to start off with Andrew and DB. Andrew and DB, you're going to do another of these. And the word for you from Isha Sharma on YouTube is curtains. Curtains is going to be your inspiration for this scene. Here we see DB. Here we see Andrew. 45 seconds on the theme of curtains, and take it away.
It's curtains for you!
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know what you were trying to do. You were trying to get all the money from my insurance by taking my wife. Well, I ain't letting it happen.
Sorry, she's hot.
Well, what do you mean? I'm sorry. So,
Hot.
what?
Hot.
Oh, she's hot. Yes, she's hot. She is hot. You shouldn't say that. I'm about to shoot you. Bang!
Oh, fuck.
Wow. You are fast. How did you dodge that bullet in 5 seconds?
I have no idea. I think it might be this.
Oh, because you're an alcoholic.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So we're going to see who will go next. Next up, we are going to have Danny O'George. And we are going to have Dave O'George. Right, Dave MC. So Danny and Dave. Danny and Dave. So here we see Danny. Here we see Dave. 45 seconds, begin.
It's curtains for you.
Yeah, the curtains are over there.
Wait, well, I said it first, so yeah, I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Just give me it right in the arms, just right there. Oh, look, there's a curtain over there.
Yeah, my wife made that curtain. What do you think of her?
Oh, she's a lovely woman. I think she's amazing.
What? She's what?
She's amazing.
She's what?
Oh,
wow, how did you dodge that so fast?
I spilled my drink.
That's because you're an alcoholic.
What are the chances of that? You want to go get some KFC?
And that is time. That is time. So now let's have a look. Who hasn't had a go yet? Hannah, you're going to get a mystery tag team partner with you. So I'm going to roll the dice, and someone who has already been will get another go here. And
I thought you were going to tell me to do both, then I was like, wow.
do you know what, Hannah? I literally thought about doing that. Oh, let's do it. Right, Hannah, you're going to play both parts. So, here you go.
Curtains for you. I don't like it. Listen, hey, curtains. Do you know what that means? There. You draw the lines and it goes dark. Right, that's it. Oh, look at the curtains on the floor. It's absolute shit, mate. Bang! Oh, you dodged that really quickly. Oh, no. Because you're a pisshead or an alcoholic. No. It's like KFC. Alright.
And that is time. That is time. So now we're in the interesting scenario. To take things full circle. I guess. Yeah, well, you'll just have to split Hannah into two.
Boys.
Right. Not in that sense. Right. Okay. So, who do we go back to? Who started us off? I've lost track. DB and Andrew. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
DB,
So
Andrew.
here we see Andrew. Here we see DB. You've got to recreate Hannah's recreation of the other two's recreation of you. And here you go.
It's curtains you.
I'm down.
What are you doing? With those beers? Curtains. Curtains.
There's
I'm
curtains
gonna
over
drink
there.
with you. I'm gonna just fucking drink with you.
Curtains on the floor. You want one? There we go.
Hmm.
I got
Wait,
one.
what? Is that me talking? Am I talking to myself?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm used to that. I'm an alcoholic. How about you?
I'm a pisshead.
My father was a pisshead.
And that is time. That is time. So, audience, it is now voting time. It is now voting time. And oh, look, who turns up moments after we could have needed them if it isn't the gastro nemesis, Jimmy Mac? Say hello to the people.
I'm out in public and this is going to be weird.
Okay. So, Jimmy Mac, who would you... So, audience, they're going to have to vote, but we do want to hear your analysis of it. So, audience, you can either vote for Andrew and DB, you can vote for Danny and Dave, or you can vote for Hannah. So, there are your choices. Jimmy Mac, in your expert analysis, what do you take that just happened here?
I think I heard DB say something about piss, so I'm all in on that.
Of course. Let's see. Wait a second. JJ, it says you're in the waiting room. Oh wait, JJ's gone. That was weird. He was here, but he was also in the waiting room. That's so weird. Ruth, what do you make of what just happened?
I have absolutely no idea what happened, but whatever it was, I vote for Hannah.
Okay, good. Rob, what would you say?
To save time, I'm only going to say one name instead of two, so I have to vote for Hannah.
Okay, excellent. Good way of doing things. JJ, you're back.
Yes, I also thought, well, I really like Hannah's performance, but I think she was let down a little bit by Hannah.
Yeah, true. Technically, I blame Jimmy Mac for turning up like a minute after it would have been. Yeah,
fair enough.
Unbelievable. Marty, do you have an opinion?
I do. I think that DB and Andrew did great, and I never knew that Andrew had such nice hands.
Well, there we go. Let's have a look to see what the audience thought. We've got votes for Hannah and Hannah. Hannah. Dave and Danny. Danny and Dave. Hannah. DB and Andrew. And votes are still coming through. Hannah times 2. We've got again. Hannah's clearly going to win this one, so I'm not going to waste our time by counting them.
She's never going to know.
So, Hannah, you won. Is she frozen again?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Oh,
There we go. So, let's not tell her that she won. Okay? Right, we're going to move on. Oh, she's back. Hannah, you won. There we go. Right, now, audience, we're going to move on to our next game, and we are going to do some 1-minute remakes. We're going to do some 1-minute remakes. There will be 2 performers in a scene at a time, and Jimmy Mac, I think we need to make best use of you whilst you're out in public. Let's see, Jimmy Mac, you are going to work with Rob. Jimmy Mac and Rob. Let's find a film for you to recreate. But let's find something that is fitting of performing in a public setting. Could you please recreate for us? Here I see... Hang on, what was that? No, I've got some good ones here from the audience. I think you should recreate for us Kong Skull Island. Kong Skull Island. So here we are going to see Jimmy Mac. Here we are going to add in Rob. Kong Skull Island in 1 minute. Take it away.
Hey man, I was gonna be Jack Black, and then I remembered that was the previous one. Let's go see that great big ape.
That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, let's go see that ape. How many times have they made a King Kong movie?
Okay, so, oh man, that big skull, that looks ominous.
Ominous? That's a good word.
Hey, let me ask you this. Did we bring any bait? I mean, bathing beauties?
I think we did. I mean, everybody's getting a tan down there. We're on an island after all. Let's just get a tan.
Hey, look at that guy Andrew. We should use him as our bathing beauty.
Ooh, good thinking. I like your thinking. So, is this thing going to kill us?
Is it going to what? I'm sorry?
Is it going to kill us?
Only if we make it do a show in New York City.
Can we maybe buy like a giant lizard to protect us?
Only if it doesn't cut into our profits from the show.
And that is time. That is time. Bonus points to Jimmy Mac for recreating the Treehouse of Horror episode of The Simpsons. So, with this, we're going to find another 2 performers, and we are going to have JJ, and we are going to have 2, 4, 6. Dave. You weren't a pair in the last one, were you? No, we'll try to mix up our pairings as much as we can. Dave and JJ. Let's find a film for you to recreate for us. And could you please recreate the film Herbie the Love Bug? Herbie the Love Bug. And here you go.
So, we have to fix up this car, don't we?
Yep, this Volkswagen Beetle made in Mexico.
Could we not just take off the chassis and turn it into a beach buggy?
Wow, what an incredibly good idea. Why don't we do that?
Why don't we put a V8 on it and make it go faster?
And let's put love hearts all over it and call it, I don't know, the Love Bug.
What kind of a silly name is that? I love it. No one else can think of it.
Only Hervé can think of that.
So who's going to drive this car?
Well, I haven't got a license.
Well, neither have I.
Oh dear. Can we get Burt Reynolds, or was he in the other one?
I have a perfect idea what we can do with this car.
Right.
Garage sale. We're having a garage sale. There's a car right here.
Lovely. Right. Yep. Let's get a few
I
quid
see the
and we'll
first
get
bidder. Yeah.
plane.
This guy here is offering us £1,000. What do you think?
Oh, £1,000.
And that is time. That is time. We'll never know what JJ thinks. So, with this, let's find out who will go next. Rolling a dice. DB, have you had a go yet?
No.
Okay, so DB and me. DB and me. So, as is the tradition, I should say, can one of the other performers suggest...
I'm the alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly. Right, suggest a character for me and DB.
John Carter.
What was that?
John Carter.
John Carter. I think we did
Yeah.
that yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, can we get a different one?
Rat Race.
Rat Race. Rat Race. Okay, we're going to do Rat Race. And here we go.
I'm going to be the first to get that money. There's no way you're getting to it first, Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, no, tell him, John Lovitz, I'm gonna get there first. There!
No, I'm getting there first, and I'm just going to be any random person in the movie.
Oh, look,
right now.
it's John Cleese!
Oh my god, he made it into the movie too. There's so many people in this rat race.
Well, I'm in a race. I'm in a race. We're racing.
Oh my god, is that a Hitler joke on its way over here in the vein of a Mercedes-Benz? Let's go to the Barbie Museum.
Oh, the Hitler Klaus Barbie Museum. Right, well, hey, is that Smash Mouth?
They're doing that song.
Do the song, Smash Mouth. Somebody Everybody wants done with. I don't remember it. And that is time. That is time. So, with that, we are going to move on. So, right. Okay.
The only scene I could remember was the Hitler scene.
There we go. Right, moving on. Ruth, you haven't had a go yet, have you?
No, I think I'm quite glad.
Okay, well, let's keep it that way. Right, no, okay, so Ruth and Danny O'George, you haven't had a go, have you? Okay, for us, could you please, let's see what film you can do for us. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I'm just going to check. That isn't a porn film, is it? Okay, right. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I don't know. Right, okay. Danny, and let's find Ruth. And here you are, and here you go.
Seen this film?
Well, if you haven't seen this film, it's a cheesy 70s horror film, and I'm hosting a movie night. Elvira.
I want to come to your movie night. I'm brought something very, very simple.
Well, that's a shame, because my show's been cancelled, it's been replaced.
Oh, no. How dare you?
Well, on the plus side, I think one of my uncles has died, and I've got a lot of money in inheritance, I think.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm sorry your uncle died, but let's do some money.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, no, I've got well, I can't get the money, but I've got the house and I've got his poodle. Oh, now this poodle, I'm going to cut your hair and I'm going to dye it really funky colours. Okay, I'm going to put some pink on the top there.
And that is time. That is time. So,
we haven't even got into the first quarter of the movie.
Right. Okay, who hasn't had a go yet, guys? Right, so, okay, so let's see. From the dregs, let's see what we've got. Right, so, here we go. Next up, we're going to have Andrew. And we are going to have Cap. Andrew and Cap. Let's find a film for you. Could you please give us a recreation? Leaving Las Vegas. Oh, unfortunately, it's not the suggestion. But we do have Marley and Me. Marley and Me. Here we see Andrew. Here we see Cap. And here you go.
We've got a dog. You're not a dog. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm Marley.
Hi, Marley. Do you want to play fetch?
No. I'm supposed to be your best friend, but not your dog friend.
Okay. Would you like a treat? A snack?
Yes.
That's the open.
You have too many drinks.
Don't drink the open.
Meow. Meow.
Why? I could use some. Please spray it on me.
Penguin.
See? No one can now tell me, don't touch me, you dirty ape, because I now smell nice.
Have you died at the end of this film?
Oh! Ah!
And that is time. That is time. So, with this, we have Marty and Hannah. Marty and Hannah, let's find a film for you. Let's see. Could you please recreate for us Tangled? Tangled. Here we see Hannah. Here we see Marty. 1 minute to recreate Tangled. Bada bing, bada boom.
What the hell are you doing up there in that tower?
My mom trapped me up here. I'm really beautiful. I'm a princess and my hair's really long. Oh my god, this is the moment. You should climb up my hair because it won't be painful on my roots whatsoever.
Okay, throw your hair down so I can climb it up and yeah.
Okay. Here you go. would be really cute. My mom says I'm not meant to speak to strangers. Oh my god, I also forgot to mention that my mom is a witch.
Oh shit! I gotta go.
Do you want me to put that down again, or do you want me to
Look, I don't like witches. I'll go try the chick down the street that lives with the 7 short guys. I don't have time for this kind of drama.
We can sing about our differences.
And that is time. That is time. So, well done, everyone. We are going to move on to our next game. But before we do, audience, first of all, let's just change what we're looking for. And can you give us some suggestions of professions? Give us some suggestions of professions, and we will use them to inspire an upcoming game that we'll do in a moment. Now, one of the things I said I'd make some announcements throughout the show. So one of the announcements that I was going to make is, and this is a smallish one, is that in the not too distant future, as well as this Improv Xstreamed YouTube channel, these things kind of already exist, but we're going to start putting it so some of the individual shows will have their own YouTube channels, so there can be some more stuff on there. So that will include like the Geek Battle show, which was on before this, and the Slam Jam show that was on before that, and as well as having, so all of the shows are still going to be on here, but so if you want to find those specific shows, you'll be able to find them on their own YouTube channels. That's an announcement, and it's now done. I'm saying it now mainly to give you a chance to type some professions, because I should have asked you for them earlier. So, with this, let's have a look to see what the audience are now saying. They're giving us some professions. Audience, let's have a look. We are going to play a game of... We're going to do the game Sex With Me. We're going to do the game Sex With Me. And the way this works is we're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. Sex with me is like a blank. And then you're going to give a punchline which will justify why sex with you is like that blank. So, the rhythm once again is sex with me is like a blank, and then your punchline. If you have a joke, as always, give a wave. So, let's see. Starting things off. Sex with me is like a singer. Sex with me is like a singer. If you have a joke, give a wave. Hannah.
Sex with me is like a singer. Near the end of the video, not an octave.
Haha. Andrew.
Mine's similar. Sex with me is like a singer. I always hit the high notes.
Aha. Jimmy Mack.
Yeah, sex with me is like the singer Charo. I want to see your coochie.
JJ.
Sex to me is like a singer. There's a lot of warbling and then it ends.
Okay. DB.
Sex with me is like a singer. Sewing machine. Pointy.
Rob.
Sex with me is like a singer. I'll take all the credit, but you'll probably do most of the work.
Aha. Sex with me is like a singer. I'm no good without my pianist. Dave.
Sex with me is like a pianist. I can go 10. Or...
Danny.
Sex with me is like a premature singer. There's a lot of pre-chorus.
Cap.
Sex with me is like a singer. It's all about that bass, that bass.
Hannah.
Sex with me is like a singer. We'll probably make a lot of notes.
Marty.
Sex with me is like an opera singer. There's always going to be a fat lady, and some people are going to be wearing bucket helmets.
Sex with me is like a singer. It all comes off the sheets. Right, anyone else? We're going to mix it up. We'll use a few of these different suggestions. So let's have... Sex with me is like a weather girl. Sex with me is like a weather girl. Or guy, if you want it to be. Whatever, a weather person. Right, DB.
Sex with me is like a weather girl. She's always wrong.
Right, Dave.
Sex with me is like a weather girl. At 12 o'clock there will be a small breeze coming from the south.
Sex with me is like a weather person because we'll be expected to have sex here, and a little bit here.
Okay. Sex with me is like a weather girl. You need to make sure you've got your pointy stick. JJ.
Sex with me is like a weather girl. high pressure and low expectations.
Rob.
Sex with me is like a weather person. I'm going to tell you what's coming next.
Ruth.
Sex with me is like a weather person. There's always a cold front.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a weather person, and all of a sudden there's golden showers.
Oh! Right. Jimmy Mac.
Sex with me is like a weather person. Coming in hot.
Okay, Jimmy Mac.
Not sure if this works, but let's try it out. Sex with me is like a weather person. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We're doing it live.
Okay, Danny.
Sex with me is like a weather lady, because it will be raining men.
Haha, hallelujah. Dave.
Sex with me is like a weather person. 1 minute I'm 18, and in an hour I'll be 25.
Okay, Rob.
Sex with me is like a weather person. It'll be on the news.
JJ.
Sex with me is like an imaginary weather person. Let's hope it's more Ulrika Johnson than Michael Fish.
Okay, DB.
Sex with me is like a weathered person. Very cool.
Love it. Dave, and then we're going to mix it up again.
Sex with me is like a weather person. I come at 7.
Okay, Hannah, and then we will mix it up.
Sex with me is like a weather person. Possibility of getting wet.
Haha. Okay, sex with me is like a superhero. Sex with me is like a superhero. Sex with me is like a superhero. It's faster than a speeding bullet. Oh, sorry, Rob, beat you to it. Okay, Dave.
Sex with me is like a superhero. Why? Because I'm Batman.
JJ.
Sex with me is like a superhero. More fat man than Batman, but yeah.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a superhero, because it's quite a marvel to see.
Aha. Ruth.
Sex with me is like a superhero. It's out of this world.
Aha. Marty.
Sex with me is like a superhero, quick as a flash.
Aha. DB.
Sex with me is like a superhero. We both don't exist.
Cap.
Sex with me is like a superhero. I'll make you go up and away out of my room.
JJ.
Sex with me is like a superhero, but please don't catch any SDCs.
Aha. Sex with me is like a superhero. We'll be Batman and Robin. Marty.
Sex with me is like a superhero. I'll come, but only if you need help.
Jimmy Mac.
Yeah, sex with me is like a superhero. I'll show you my moon night.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a superhero, because I'll leave you feeling pretty full.
Aha. Andrew.
Sex with me is like a superhero. I am Iron Man.
Sex with me is like a superhero. Your review is that it's pretty low-key. Rob.
Sex with me is like a superhero. I mean, you get tired of him eventually.
Aha. Capitho.
Sex with me is like a superhero because you will be feeling bored.
Aha. Sex with me is like a superhero. You're sure there's a bad Odin around. Dave.
I'm going to follow on from that. Sex with me is like a superhero. It's low key.
Let's do the time warp again. Right, Andrew.
That's twice now.
Yeah, I know. Andrew.
Sex with me is like a superhero. You'll have a wonder vision.
Ah. Okay, Hannah.
Sex with me is like a superhero. Low key.
Jimmy Mac.
Sex with me is like a superhero. I just want to watch men.
Ah, DB.
Okay, I gotta go, you guys.
Ah, thank you so much, Jimmy Mac. Bye, Jimmy Mac. Oh. Thank God he's gone. No, I'm joking. Right, so, okay. Oh, I don't mean it. Right, okay, so if you've got your hands up now, we'll do a superhero one, but then we're going to mix it up one more time afterwards. So, Danny.
Sex with me is like a superhero because you want me to wear a mask.
JJ.
Sex with me is like a superhero. You can low-key, but not touchy.
Love it. Cap.
Sex with me is like a superhero. The sticky stuff comes out of my hat.
Okay, Andrew.
Sex with me is like a superhero. Is it a bird? Is it plane? No, it's me.
Okay, DB.
Sex with me is really, really bad.
Okay, let's mix it up. We'll get one more suggestion. And let's go with... Let's see what one we had earlier. Okay, we're going to go with sex with me is like a computer programmer. Computer programmer. Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Hannah.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer, constantly bopping.
JJ.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Although sometimes you just got to turn it off and start again.
Okay, sex with me is like a computer programmer. I have a 3.5-inch floppy. DB.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. We're going to have to data a lot.
Andrew.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Just a Red Bull and blue cream.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. You should see my Python. Dave.
Sex with me is like a computer grammar. I can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times.
Okay, Rob.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. I might give you a virus.
JJ.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. I used to have a hard drive, and now I'm just a bit flush.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. The girl has to be C++. Marty.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Watch me boot up.
Rob.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. I come on your lap.
Dave.
Sex with me is like a computer grammar. If you rub it a little bit, it might work.
What computer do you rub a little bit?
You rub a CD, get it to work.
Okay. Okay, Daddy.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. I'm just going to ram it in.
Marty.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Did you try turning it off before you turned it back on?
Rob.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Once I press enter you're going to try and escape.
Okay. Danny.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer because by the time I finish, you want a hard reset.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. You'll be impressed by my Microsoft. Cap.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. You'll still be processing what just happened.
Hannah.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Shift, Alt, Delete.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. It all starts when I open up my Mac. Cap.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. It'll be like a rom-com.
Hannah.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer.
Hang on, I'm just going to rub it a few times. I'm just going to rub it until it comes back. There you go. Okay. Okay, if you've got your hands up now, speak now or forever hold your peace. But Andrew.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Intel inside.
Danny.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Just make sure that you close all the windows.
JJ.
Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Afterwards, you can just DOS down here.
Aha! And scene! Well done, well done. So let's have a look. We're going to move rapidly on to our next thing. So, for my next minor announcement, audience, one of the things that we used to do is on like the Extreme Improv Facebook page and website, extremes.tv and stuff, is we used to always have like a joke of the day, and it kind of just went away. But we're going to reinvigorate it, so we're going to have a new version of a joke of the day, where like we're going to kind of do it as like a joke of the week, where we'll give a couple of things that you can suggest your jokes of the week on our social media pages, and then we're going to get the best ones and we're going to read them on the show. So that way it'll give you the incentive to see which one we think is best. Competitive. Right, so with this, we're going to move on to our next game. And our next game is going to be, we're going to have a couple of rounds of Every Sentence Must. We're going to play a couple of rounds of Every Sentence Must, or maybe 3 rounds. We'll do it as 3 rounds. And yeah, it's just looking at the time. 3 rounds of Every Sentence Must. The way this works is we'll have 3 or 4 performers in a scene, and every time they say a line of dialogue, it must include a word from a particular category. So, for example, if every sentence must include the name of a food, then instead of just saying, I'm going to eat some chips, you'll say something like, you've got a chip on your shoulder. We're going to try and use the category words creatively. So, rolling a dice to see who will go first. Just before I do, audience, could you give us some suggestions of something exciting, please? Give us some suggestions of something exciting, and we'll use them to inspire upcoming games. And let's see. Oh, we had a joke I didn't read. Sex with me is like a computer programmer. Just check out my hard drive. There we go. It's faulty. Now, let's see. We are going to start off with Ruth. We are also going to have Capelthave. Let's have 2 more in this scene. We are going to have Rob, and we will have 1 more. And we will have JJ. So Cap, Ruth, JJ, and Rob. Let's put you onto Spotlight. Here we see Rob. Here we see Cap. Here we see JJ. And let's find Ruth. Let's put you on Spotlight there as well. So, let's say you guys are buying your first pair of socks, as suggested by James Parker. You are buying your first pair of socks. Okay? So, let's see. We're going to say that every sentence must include the let's say every sentence must include the name of a type of I haven't got something. Anyone want to give a suggestion? I'm blank on this one. Something interesting, something non-standard. Anyone going once?
Household appliances.
I love it. So you are buying your first pair of socks. Every sentence must include the name of a household appliance. Thank you for that, DB. And your time starts now.
I've always worn sandals. You don't have to hoover up after. Oh, put a sock in it, Morley. Come on.
Somebody buy me socks, because I just cut my socks with a butcher's knife.
That was painful. You might want to freeze it to save the, negative heat. You seen that?
Your washing machine socks?
They're often, they get drier after that. I don't know the truth.
Yeah, they come out all toasty.
You see that guy get arrested for stealing socks? I mean, he hit his wife. He's a wife beater.
You have a wife beater at home? Wow. Okay.
I heard he had a microwave for penis.
I'm like a penis. You seriously are going to the bottom of the sink, mate?
Look, I think the thing is, when he was arrested, somebody had to grill him, didn't they?
Yeah. I'd put him on the table and strap him up and take the socks off.
I always put my socks on my laptop, and they look good there. I don't put them on my feet.
Mix it up.
New fashion. It's a new fashion.
Well, no one's going to catch you over that.
Oh, Ben, you're so funny.
Oh, Stone, you're not.
I don't know what to do.
Don't fall into the stereotype.
I might have to get on my broom and zoom out of here.
And that is scene. Well done. Well done. Flawless. Okay. What can I say? Teamwork, guys. Right, so with this, let's get another 4 performers. And this time we have, that will be Hannah. Then we have Danny. You haven't done it, you weren't in the last one. Hannah, Danny, and then we have myself. And let's get one more. Give me a wave if you haven't done it yet, because I'm going to lose track. Okay, and we will have Dave. Hannah, Danny, Dave, and David. So here we see Dave. Here we see Hannah. Hannah, Danny, here we see, and here we see me. Let's find out where we are. So we're at Dorna's birthday celebration. Okay, can one of our other performers suggest what we must include in every sentence, please? Movies. Okay, so we are at Dorna's birthday celebration, and every sentence must include the name of a movie. And here we go.
Sorry, guys, my taxi driver was an absolute lunatic.
Yeah, it's not much happening here without you, Danny. It's a bit Dawn of the Dead in here.
I broke back on that bouncy castle over there.
Are we definitely going to be wedding pastors this time?
Look, we don't look. If this party isn't best here, we need to make this good for Dorna. So let's just go to the pub. We'll go to the Fox and the Hound.
Look, place serve food cheaper by the dozen.
Look, guys, we need to make sure we plan this properly, okay? So, brother, sister, act now. What are we going to do?
2 brothers, right?
It's a really dark night.
Yeah.
Forget when it's more like the Band Brothers, really, isn't it?
So, I just thought that we should get club together and get Dorna the gift.
Well, we could get some cupcakes. I hear they're selling them cheaper by the dozen.
Ooh.
Have you heard of that new pub down the road? It's called Cloverfield.
Oh.
To get all the presents this time, so we chose.
Yeah.
We could buy 300 of them.
Wow, well, let's go the whole 9 yards.
Hold on, guys. We forgot Dana. It's the world's end!
Oh my god. Where what about us? Look, forget Dorna a second. It's about us, isn't it?
It sounds like a stereo of echoes in here.
There is a Resident Evil I can sense.
I thought that's 28 days later.
No, you're going too far back into the future, mate.
Yeah, it's 28 weeks later.
Never mind what you know. Sean's drunk. It's like Son of the Dead over here.
Did you guys remember the Pink Panther, Madonna?
Dave, hush. Look, who are all these strangers here?
Well, that's Paul.
That's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They're a bit weird.
Look, I think Dawn is going to be so impressed. On her way to get here, she's going to be singing in the rain.
Hold on, can we just make sure that this is her final destination?
Ooh.
It's your final destination too.
It's also my final destination. 3 drinks here for everyone.
Well, I wish I saw that coming.
Life.
Ooh, a life of pie? Oh look! Everyone, be quiet! I can hear her. Look, so everyone, like, you know, look. Here comes Dawna of the Dead Quiet remake.
Look, just be silent, Hill.
Just imagine we're in a quiet place.
Hello, Dolly.
That was incredibly loud and extremely close.
Are you mad, Max?
We need to give it a bit of a push.
It's our Resident Evil, this one.
Oh. Throw Mama from a train. And scene. Right. Okay. Good.
Say that about Mummy Dearest.
Well, this is true. Right. Okay. Who has not had a go? Who have we got left? We have got Marty. We've got Andrew, and there should be one more. DB. Marty, Andrew, and DB. Audience, just before we get to them, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Please, could you give us some suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction, people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Okay, so here we see Andrew. Here we are going to add in DB, and who was our third? Sorry, I've lost you. Marty. Yes, there you are. Right. Dawna says, thank you for a great birthday celebration and happy 300th episode. Thank you very much, Dawna. We are going... And also, oh, Nora says as well, congrats on 300 episodes. Glad to be a tiny part of this friendly, cool community. Thanks, David. Well, you're very welcome there, Nora, as well. So you guys, though, are going to be at Comic Con. You're at Comic Con as suggested by Sid. You're at Comic Con, and
What game we're playing? We're playing the same game.
Yep, every sentence must. Every sentence must. Let's see. We are going to say that every sentence must includes the name of
Mode of transportation.
love it, a mode of transportation. And here you go.
Well, I've got lots of comics here in my cart.
I am so tired of all the bi-weekly stuff we have.
Yeah, I mean, it's a truckload work.
It really is. It's always, you know, it's always a motorsport. It's always a motorsport getting stuff done around here.
Well, every year we rock it in and then we rock it right back out.
I'm not a big fan of how they motor and they recycle everything. They motor us to do something and then we recycle it. I'm tired of it.
Oh, did y'all see that guy that dressed up like a dog? His tail was wagging.
That was amazing. I mean, that was really, really cool. He was really scooting himself by.
He had a boatload of comics.
Yeah. He was speedboating his stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I think his girlfriend was dressed like a cat. Her name is Skate. S-K.
I heard his wife was a fan.
Yeah, I heard that they would roller all over the place.
Oh, did you also see the person dressed up like Darth Vader's on the elevator?
Yeah, and then there was the one with the cousin, the cousin escalator.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yes.
There's only like 15 modes of transportation. We went by drone and you keep droning on.
Yeah, I'm kind of lacking inspiration right now.
I would say that this was a real tough tank, the three of us.
Well, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to have a little key.
What?
And scene. And scene. Well done. Well done. So, audience, in a moment we're going to move on to what will be our finale game. But audience, could you please give us some suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Now, I'm just going to take this moment to make another announcement or two. And again, lots of the details of this are going to formulate in the weeks and months to come. But a couple of the bigger things is, of course, like we had the team championships earlier, like in the year, and we've had the world championships before. We're going to have the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championships back online again this summer, with the target once again being July like last year. However, once again, I'm going to make this announcement with like the touching wood that things turn out better this time, because when I made it before, we're still very much mid-pandemic. Later in the year, we're going to have the Extreme Improv World Championships live on stage, which will be like a week of shows where people can sign up and apply to take part, and then there'll be like a bigger live version of our live show, which will be like a multi-part live show for our World Championships live on stage. So look out for the details of this coming up in the not too distant future, with dates, venues and so on and so forth. As always, check out extremes.tv and the Extreme Improv Facebook page, as well as the YouTube channel, for when this information will drop. Now then, to settle things, as we are approaching just a few minutes left of the show, we're going to have, to settle this show, some extreme monologues. But we are going to do this in heats. Because there are so many of us. The way it will work is we will have 3 or 4 performers at a time who will be the active participants in this game, and only those can buzz in to take part. So, in an extreme monologue, we will get a performer performing a character, and they're going to do a monologue, but they're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever, and they're also not allowed to hesitate, which we count in this game as an extended pause or saying a non-word such as or If they repeat any of the words, or if they hesitate at all, any of the other performers can call out freeze, and in this version of the game, they will get the chance to take over the monologue. Now, whoever is in charge, in control of the monologue after 90 seconds will go through to the finale. So, with this, let's roll the dice to get our first 3 performers. Or, well, yeah, I said 3, so we'll start off with 3. And we will have Dave. We will have JJ. And we will have Capelthave. Dave, JJ, and Capelthave. So you will be in the first heat, so let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Dave. Well, no, sorry, there we see Cap. I can't find Dave. You're
Yay!
Dave. Here we see Dave again, and this time it is Dave. And here we see JJ. Now, I will join you here, but I will not take part in this round. So, the character for you guys is going to be scrolling up. You are going to be... You are Ronald McDonald heading to the Burger King's funeral. You're Ronald McDonald heading to the Burger King's funeral. I'm going to roll the dice in a second to decide which one of you will begin this. and then the others can call out freeze if a mistake is made, but none of the other players on the show can call out freeze during this round. So let's get a timer up just to begin with, which I will be able to pause on that. So going first is going to be Dave. You will have the opportunity to start this. 90 seconds is what you're attempting to go. And if either Cap or JJ, you notice that he repeats a word or hesitates, call out freeze. Now, you are Ronald McDonald heading to the Burger King's funeral, and here you go.
Hello, all. Everyone? Sad. Why? Burger King dead. Cheese? Possibly. Pickles? Disgusting. Why?
Freeze. Yeah, that was a hesitation. JJ, 17 seconds are gone. You will take over the monologue, and here you go.
Burger King dying. Not a bad thing. McDonald's will dominate the market. No more yucky burgers.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Repetition of burger?
No, we had burger and burgers. Incorrect challenge. All of the words JJ said still carry over, and here you go.
Eulogies are tough mothers. How to give a strong reputation for that monster? No idea. Mind you, not my business. I feel...
Cap, freeze.
Not my business, not a bad thing.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say correct challenge. 52 seconds gone. Still over 30 seconds left. And Cap, take over. Go.
I am Ronald McDonald. Give me fries, cola, Pepsi, French fries, chicken.
Freeze.
Fries.
Yeah, French fries is not one word, is it?
No, 2 words.
2 words. JJ is back with you, and here you go.
Death is finite. Burger Kings are disgusting. Mind you, McDonald's aren't much better. Patties, are they real meat? Who knows? Fries, chips, potatoes, deep in
And that is
bones.
time. Congratulations, JJ. You make it through to the finale round. So, with this, we will get our next 4 performers. So, rolling a dice first, I can see that we have Ruth. Then we have Andrew. Then we have Danny O'George. And we need one more. Danny again. Okay, let's roll that one more time. And then we have... done it. And then we have Marty. So Ruth, Marty, Danny, and Andrew. So here we see Ruth. Here we see Marty. Here we see Andrew. And here we see Danny O'George. Now, let's find a character for you. You are going to be Sandra Bullock trying to look after baby quads. So I assume that means 4 babies, right? Unless a baby quad is something else. Right, so you are Sandra Bullock looking after quads. And let's roll the dice to see which one of you will start. And it is going to be Andrew. You are Sandra Bullock looking after quads, and here you go.
Hi, I'm Sandra Bullock, star of Speed. Just looking up baby quads, what they are. Like a bike.
Freeze, for God's sakes, yes. Right. Ruth. Correct challenge, whatever you were going to say, correct. Okay, Ruth. 16 seconds gone, take it away.
Not crying. Sandra Bullock rises above challenges, this will not stop the way forward. Babes in arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. Drop. Whoops. Big mistake. Whoops. Again.
Freeze.
Oh dear.
Yep. Okay. Okay, Danny, I think you were in first. Repetition. Oh, sorry. What is your challenge? I think it was repetition, right? Yeah. Okay, so Danny, 1 minute 10 gone. So 20 seconds remain, and here you go.
Alright, kids. Oscar Award winner Sandra Bullock here to babysit. How many? 1, 2, 4 quads.
And that is time. Well done, Danny. Well done, Danny. You go through, you advance. So, baby quad bikes you've got there. Excellent. So, who does that leave us with? Myself, Rob, and DB, and Hannah had to dip out, I saw, okay? Right, so, myself, Rob, and, sorry, I don't know why I made that noise. Right,
and Rob showed up on screen, so when you were reacting.
No, it's not. I've got a new mouse and I'm still struggling to use it. Right, okay, so, let's see. Okay, can someone suggest a character since I'm in this round?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. And what is the unusual thing Jim Carrey is trying to do?
He's retiring acting to go into singing.
He's retiring from acting to go into singing. And let's see who we're going to have starting this. Rob, you are going to start. And here you go.
So, you don't want to hear me sing, huh? Well, somebody stop other people from doing that, because I'm gonna...
Freeze. That's an Okay, so 13 seconds gone, and I will continue. So, what am I doing? Jim Carrey doing what?
He's going into singing.
Okay, and here I go. Well, alrighty then. So, riddle me this. Singing opera, emoting musically, violin, clarinet, loud, dumb, dumber, dumbest, choir boys, hey, smoking, warm feelings rising upwards, Truman Show, broken voice, damn, drat, regrets, should have stuck with Ace Ventura characterization, Dr. Robotnik, breathing life, sonic tune, dud. Oh no, why happened that way? Confirm this. Academy Award.
Challenge.
Oh no! What?
I just wanted to throw off your rhythm.
Oh, okay. Okay, so all of the words I said will carry over, and here I go. Casablanca! Great film! Now then, boom shakalaka. Right, so I made it through. Here's the thing, guys. I definitely... I did, Kat! I did!
I heard different inflections on
No,
that,
do you know what? I wanted to, but I don't have that ability. Yeah, dud, and I was like, what am I doing? Right, so, who does that mean is in the finale? Myself, Danny, and JJ. Myself, Danny, and JJ. So let's remove the creme of the creme. So, here we see JJ, myself, and let's find Danny O'George. Now, can someone suggest... Oh, look, I will take an audience suggestion. It shouldn't, even if I'm in it. So, the most recent suggestion we've got is the Hulk on Iron Chef. The Hulk on Iron Chef. And we're going to roll the dice. I don't know. Right, we're going to start with Danny O'George. So, JJ, we can leave. Right, okay. So, Danny, you are the Hulk on Iron Chef, and here you go.
Hulk cook for you, judging panel. Right, potatoes. Smash. Oops, mashed. Sorry, terminology incorrect. Me dumb. Anyway, meat, chicken, beef, pork, yes. Smother, marinade, absorb, liquid, spice, tenderizer juice. Mallets, please. Thanks. Bang! Crash! Up! Okay, rolling pin time. Flattening my wiener.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
Big pause before we. You got to remember.
I don't think so. I think they rolled into. Honestly, I think that would be so harsh. So harsh. Flattening my wiener? I honestly, anyone else give me a thought on this?
Remember what he calls his
I genuinely, anyone? No one wants to judge. I'm going to say that I would have said that normally as being too harsh. But the good news, JJ, is we have put him off his rhythm. Okay? And here, everything Danny said carries over. Here you go.
Dinner is served. Wellington.
Freeze. Oh no, we're being too harsh now. That isn't a big pause. we can't be this harsh. Right, okay, and here you go.
Desserts next. Fruity.
And that is time. So, congratulations.
Danny is the only one who remained in character.
Okay, so Danny. Oh, George, you are tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. Well done. No repeating words. So, now, if you remember correct, at the start of the show, I said, like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, whoever won tonight's show wouldn't just be the champion, but would also get control of the Extreme Improv Chocolate Factory. So, congratulations, Danny. You have control of the Chocolate Factory. So, with that,
audience, personal trainer.
Right, with that, let's have a look. Audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. Let's quickly find out where we can find everyone on the social of media. Starting with Andrew. Where can the people find you?
I don't have any public social media or anything currently to promote, but I'll be back here at some point.
Excellent. Ruth, where can the people find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at RuthCurtisAct, and there's some other places. I'll probably be here again at some point, I hope.
Fabulous. Where can we find you, JJ?
JJ Hazam on Facebook. Addresses I can't remember on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay, excellent. DB, where can the people find you?
You can find me under my name, DB Frick. Someone at work actually came up to me the other day and was like, "Hey, you have a great website. I don't have a website, so I don't know where that came from. So yeah, you Google Jimmy Frick. I have a show called Welcome Back to America, and I interview D and C level celebrities.
Amazing. DB, they've probably found my fan site all about you.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Fabulous. Okay, Marty, where can the people find you?
On Instagram at What Would Jesus Blue, on Extreme Improv, and you can find me on my website, bdfrick.com.
Okay, Capel Fave.
You can find me here in a number of shows, but you can also find me in sorties, where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in the bucket, and I work with puppets. It's on YouTube, TikTok, and also newly on Phoenix 360. It's an app where you can download sorties as a home screen, and also you need the Phoenix app to view the content. You can interact with me more there, and also you can pay me.
Wow, you're gonna have to tell me what this app is. Right. Okay. So, who haven't I come to yet? Dave, where can the people find you?
So you can find me on my Instagram at Dark Nocturnus, and my YouTube, Dave MC, where I play video games and I do vlogs. And look at this castle. Isn't it magnificent? I built that today when I forgot to press the record button.
Oh, what was that in Minecraft? What is that?
That was in Ark.
Oh wow, I don't even know what that is. Right.
It's a survival game.
Okay. Who have I not come to yet? Give me a little help here. Rob, where can the people find you?
Online variety show on the Audacity Network on YouTube. Every Wednesday I co-host the Second City Wham Band Improv Jam. This Wednesday is going to be mainly hosted by DB Frick. And you can always find me on Extreme Improv, extreme.tv. Look up your favorite improver. Maybe I'm in a show with them. Because it's probably not me.
Okay, well, for me, my name is David Postanski. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postanski, which is spelled Pustansky. You can also get a copy of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which is available all the way around the world on paperback and on Kindle editions. And it may not be the only book which is available from me in the near future. Look out for it. It may surprise you. Probably not in a good way, but it may surprise you. So, with this, coming over to our winner today, Danny O'George, where can the people find you?
Hello, so I can be found as part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience. That is an anagram for Pi for those who like the literary puns. We're on Facebook at Portsmouth Improv. I'm also on Twitter.
Love it.
You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Unplanned, and I now stream on Twitch at Danny every Sunday 8 to 10 UK time. I am currently playing a modified version of Final Fantasy IX.
Awesome.
Other games.
Right.
And other games, yes.
And other games. Okay, so with that, audience, be a pal. Please smash the subscribe button over on youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Let people know where to see the show. There's been over 300, well, no, there hasn't. There has been literally 300 editions of Extreme Improv Xstreamed. But what I also found out is tonight's was the 50th edition of Geek Battle and the 52nd edition of Slam Jam. So literally it's all kinds of different celebratory milestones and stuff like that. And there's been a ton of others. There's been about the same number of revenge shows and a bunch of other shows that we do as well. And there's going to be other shows coming up in the near future. So once again, check out extreme.tv for the announcements and stuff to how to get involved. With that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. And here's to the next 300. Boom! And we're off the air.
Congratulations.
They could still hear you, so that's all done. Awesome work, Greg.